From the moment we arrived, people were extremely friendly. Someone even took us out to Brewster's, a complete stranger. His name was Jay Cinnamon.
I love this shul.
You can show up as you are and be accepted.
It's an observant community. It's people who care about their Judaism.
It's really become, the center of our Jewish life, not just a place for davening.
I've always considered the synagogue to be my fifth child.
This is probably the only place outside of our home where our kids feel like they're home.
I love Ohr HaTorah!
In the beginning of Young Israel, it was kind of exciting and challenging because, of course, it takes money and it takes a lot of dedication to get a new shul off the ground.
Even, when I stepped foot in there 20 years ago, we had already outgrown it, and it was another 10 years before we had a building.
We certainly saw the need in the neighborhood to expand, as Rabbi Starr's vision after he came in 2008 was really enhanced to promote modern Orthodoxy.
A groundbreaking ceremony that we had was really a culmination of many decades of hard work from many, many people throughout the community. Some are here and some are no longer here, who built this community, and moving on to the next stage was really a significant milestone for us.
We danced with the Torah from our previous place to this beautiful space.
Everybody came and we were dancing and singing and the children were there, and bringing the Torahs in and placing them in the Aron was, I have goosebumps telling you the story.
And there were times along the way I wasn't sure that was going to happen, and to see that dream fulfilled and to be part of the process of building this, and now in hindsight seeing what it's become, just that moment of really utter joy.
What makes Ohr HaTorah truly special is it's not a synagogue, it is a family.
Everybody wants me to come to their house for lunch. What's wrong with this place? Why do they need me so badly? But it's not need, it's want. We want people to be here. We want people to feel welcome here. We want people to feel included here.
What's particularly, I think, amazing is that we see so many people whom I know are working, and yet they have a great devotion to the shul. They spend a lot of time here working, on committees and so on. This is a real community.
As a participant in the shul, it becomes, how do I make this a welcoming space for people coming through when they need it to be here? Because that's what this shul needs to be for the community and the world.
כל רגע מישהו הגיע הביתה וסידרו לנו את הבית ושם לנו תמונות על הקירות בלי שידענו, תמונות שלנו. אז הקבלת פנים הייתה מאוד משמעותית ומחבקת ואוהבת.
Coming here, it's like my safe place, it's my sanctuary, it's where I can just be myself and relax. And when you're here, the only thing that matters is what you're doing in the moment, davening, eating a meal with people, having conversation.
And when there's simchas, we celebrate together and we sing together and we dance together. And when there's tragedies, get a little verklempt, we hold each other up.
We've never found a community that is so warm, hospitable, non-judgmental. Everyone in the shul is really, as a rabbi once said in one of his sermons many years ago, on a different rung of the ladder. Everyone's on their own ladder, and it's really true. This is not by any means a homogeneous congregation, and I think that's what we love about this place.
So we wanted it to be equal for men and women, that women weren't slighted in any way in the building.
The rabbi, when giving his sermon, looks at the women because he can see them. So we feel part of it. When they're singing, we feel part of it.
Our girls and boys grow up thinking it's normal that on Simchas Torah there's a Torah that goes around the women's side, and all of that is just, to me, probably the biggest change and something that I really did want to see happen.
When I'm here in this building and everybody's davening, my image is that everybody's prayers are going up to heaven. It's a very, very strong image for me.
The smachot that we've had in this room, and just crying out of happiness, crying out of sadness, the hardships we've had in this room, and just to be in a position where we get to be a part of people's lives is so incredibly meaningful.
Rabbi Starr has championed the relationship between Ohr HaTorah and Israel and has really driven the initiative to build that bridge and make it not feel so far away.
Ohr HaTorah's connection to Israel is just core to who we are. Everything we do is thinking about our brothers and sisters in Israel, especially now since October 7th.
אני נסעתי למילואים ב8 באוקטובר בעצם, הייתי במשך כחודשיים בישראל, ולכל אורך הדרך קיבלתי מסרים, הודעות, תומכות והצעות לעזרה והצעות לתמיכה, כל סוגי התמיכות שיש. אני חייב להגיד שזה באמת מאוד חיזק גם אותי וגם את החברים מסביבי, כשסיפרתי להם וכששיתפתי אותם בזה.
Israel is so important. It's, especially now with everything going on in the world, we really need to keep that close connection, and I really think that it is the essence of the shul is Medinat Yisrael.
Any program or event that we put out right at the beginning when we first got here, you had to show up or there wouldn't be an event. We have this incredible luxury right now of having so many programs across the board, and they're always a nice number, like really, really.
I do enjoy the chavruta that we have for people over 60, and I'm considerably older than 60.
We bring lunch, we have speakers, we talk. It's just a nice way of getting together. And we don't even provide refreshments half the time, and they still come.
My involvement with the shul since we got here was in the realm of women's ritual, women's tefillah, and also the learning and the teaching that happens at the shul.
הרבה אירועים בבית כנסת שהם לי היו חדשים, אם זה הקריאה של הנשים, שיש אותה הרבה כאן. כאילו זה מקום מאוד פתוח ומגוון.
I am the young professional co-chair with Marissa Cinnamon, and we are super involved with planning events for young professionals, some Jewish or cultural related, and some just for fun.
Tat Shabbat has really grown over the years. Lots more people have joined the community, lots more babies have been born, and Tat Shabbat has kind of really taken off to the point where we're kind of exploding out of our room here.
So at the time when I was president, the number of children under the age of 18 in the shul was about 25.
And 5 of them were ours.
Right. And now I think we're closing in on 400.
At first it was hard because I didn't know what it was going to be like to be in such a big community with so many people my age and so many people like me. It was so amazing to have this community, so I just knew it was going to work out well.
I walk through the doors and someone always greets me with a smile and a hello. I see all of my friends and so many teachers from school that I can form new relationships with outside of the school building, and that's just something that's really special.
I think that having a group of friends my age who we can all get together, dance and sing, and really bring the community together. We're able to connect with the younger kids. We're also able to connect with the adults. So I feel like we're really kind of the bridge between everybody.
Ohr HaTorah is special to me because it's like the place where I go where I can daven and to be with Hashem.
It's a place where I can really connect with Hashem. I like how we're all a big community. It just feels like we're family. I like sitting in shul.
I love that I get to connect with Hashem and how organized it is.
I could daven. I love the group leaders and getting pogs from Miriam.
We love Ohr HaTorah.
In 10 years, I see the shul active in its next generation.
I think if the shul can be a place that makes
families and kids feel as excited about being at Shul as our family does now, I think that would be a really great place to be in 30 years.
Good. Yeah. Sort of like bridge building. So, you come in, you kind of see how everyone else had done it, the previous generation, the couple who's maybe 5 or 10 years older, has a kid who's maybe, 3 or 4 grades ahead, and you say, well, wow, I really appreciated the advice they gave me. I'll do that for the people who are 4 or 5 years younger.
My hope would be that we create a community as we go forward that still holds the same values that we had at the very beginning, which were community, friendship, being kind and nice to each other and supporting each other in their family events.
When we zoned this building, we zoned it with no height limit, and I think that we are poised for a lot of growth, and at the risk of sounding cheesy, the sky is the limit, and I think there is so much potential for this community.
I see us continuing to really be a magnet across the country for people to come here, see what we have created and what we are creating.
I know that this community will grow and prosper and bring in more congregants, bring in more families, and only grow, strengthen our love for Israel and our love for being Jewish, and how thankful we are that we can say that we are part of Am Yisrael.
I hope to see this community continuing to be the close-knit yet diverse shul that we have all grown to love and appreciate.
I came here as a very young rabbi. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for believing in me. And thank you for partnering with me. This is my life's dream, and I feel blessed each and every day to wake up in the morning to be able to serve in partnership with this community.
Thank you to the whole community for making my kids count just as much as yours and bringing us all in and being as supportive as you all are. And my best friends are here, and it's wonderful to live in this fabulous community.
I love this community. I love the people. I love the Judaism, and there's nowhere else I'd rather be.